Hey Ena Maniacs, welcome back to Ena Media, your home for movie recaps, reviews, and that little extra soul-searching on the side. And today we're talking about Wes Anderson's brand new film, The Phoenician Scheme. Now, critics are already calling this Anderson's best work since the Grand Budapest Hotel. And after watching it, I can see why. It's quirky, it's heartfelt, and it's full of that deadpan Anderson humor we've missed. But underneath all the pastel colors and eccentric characters, this one has a surprisingly spiritual backbone. Let me explain. The movie follows Zsa-Zsa Korda, played by Benicio del Toro at his absolute wildest, a business titan who somehow survives his 6th plane crash and 6th assassination attempt. He's got enemies everywhere, 9 children who either resent him or flat out want him gone, and one estranged daughter, Liesl, who's now a novitiate nun. That dynamic right there, an aging father trying to reconnect with a daughter who's already pledged herself to God, sets the stage for a story about forgiveness, mortality, and maybe even redemption. Anderson, of course, doesn't go full religious epic. Instead, he filters it through his signature style. Absurd meetings, a Swedish nanny with a Muppet accent, a high-stakes game of horse to decide millions of dollars, and cameos so playful you forget you're watching a meditation on life and death. But here's the thing. The Phoenician Scheme is quietly obsessed with the afterlife. Liesl constantly reminds her father of judgment, of forgiveness, of what comes after all his sins. Korda himself, bouncing from assassination attempt to assassination attempt, feels like a man already living on borrowed time. And the fact that Anderson actually casts a god figure in the film, yes, wait until you see who it is, makes the metaphor literal. It's not just about whether a father and daughter can reconcile, it's about whether flawed people can find peace, either in this life or the next. That's why, for all the comedy, this film feels different from Anderson's more recent experiments. It's not just stylish, it's searching. Visually, of course, it's gorgeous. Symmetrical frames, saturated colors, scenes so perfect you could hang them on a wall. But what stood out to me most was the emotional composition. The way Anderson interrupts his own perfect frames with sudden close-ups of characters raging, breaking symmetry, breaking the facade, like the characters are literally breaking through the afterlife's fourth wall, demanding to be heard. Del Toro nails the role, confident, absurd, but vulnerable. And Mia Threapleton as Liesl, she's the film's soul. Watching a nun try to forgive a father who doesn't deserve it is where the movie's afterlife tension comes alive. At its heart, The Phoenician Scheme is a story about flawed parents, scarred children, and the eternal question, is there grace waiting for us after the mess of this life? Anderson doesn't answer it directly, but he raises the glass, communion wine and all. So, is this Wes Anderson's best since the Grand Budapest Hotel? I think so. It's funny, heartfelt, and it lingers with you long after the credits roll, like a story that doesn't end on Earth but points somewhere beyond. For me, it's a solid 4 out of 5. Alright, Ena Maniacs, let's talk. Do you believe movies like this can actually explore the afterlife, or is Anderson just playing with the idea for laughs? Drop your thoughts below because I want to hear your take. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more reviews, recaps, and cinematic soul-searching. This is Ena Media, signing off.